And,
really?
Yes, and
she's great.
She takes tomatoes and throws them at naked guys' asses.
She's got a show tonight in Los Angeles at the Laugh Factory. She does it every Wednesday night.
You know all the comics. You're a comic. Ralphie May joins us this weekend at the Mohegan Sun, which I am a big fan of. Right, Artie? We love Mohegan Sun.
Yeah. They owe me about $4,000, but...
Oh, that's right. You don't love Mohegan Sun. You lost. I won.
I might love Mohegan Sun if I'm in that tribe.
Yeah. Artie just found out he's Native American. 25%.
How's that going for you, Artie?
How's that going?
Still haven't gotten on it.
Spoken like a true slug. You will not do anything about the fact that you owed millions from your people's atrocities.
I'm getting my sister tested.
All right. Hey, Ralphie's with us. We were just in here talking about women.
Oh, yeah?
And he was saying never try to have sex with a stripper. It'll never happen for you.
It's bad news. Spend the money and try to bang the waitress.
Right.
You got a much better shot with the waitress than you ever do the stripper.
Why can't regular guys get strippers?
Because they're regular guy proof. Okay, they know you're a sucker. You come in, all you are is money. That's it. And when the money gets low, they're out the door. Or they see more money come in, they're going to that one.
Do any of them ever get attracted to a customer?
Never.
Never.
Never. If you are banging a customer, it's just because you're rich, old billionaire, i.e. Anna Nicole Smith. That's the only way.
Right.
That's the only way.
Okay.
Never happens.
Understood. Ralphie May will also be at the Sahara Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, October 21 through November 16th.
Yeah, that's a big time for me. That's going to be fun.
Yeah. We're going to do some news for you.
Fantastic.
See what's going on there. We were just talking about, there's a picture in the paper of Jessica Simpson, the dumbass on that MTV show.
Dumbass.
Totally awesome.
She was a virgin when they got married.
Yeah, and you know what it is? You know, you look at the picture of her. Is she not beautiful or what?
I couldn't believe it. I said, "Oh my God, she's voluptuous. She's such a woman.
She's so beautiful, but she's so stupid." And
I met her when I wrote on MTV Bash.
Did you a writer on that show?
Yeah, I was a writer on it, and dumb.
Dumb as a wall.
Dumb. Well, I don't know if not dumb, but definitely naive. You know, I didn't have enough conversation with her to know she was dumb, but I knew she was naive. But, I mean, can you imagine that wedding night? Oh, that hurts. Stop it.
But don't you think, don't you think he married her because he had a banger? She's so beautiful, and now he's like, oh, my God.
He's a rock star. He put himself in that drama, okay? I saw that show, and he has to clean up, and she makes messes and stuff like that. Player, you're a rock star and you settle for a virgin? Are you out of your mind?
Right, so
that's
you think...
That's the stupidest move. Either that or he must have a small penis. That's what he's settling for.
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. That's not right.
Robin, what's in the news?
Well, I am really upset about this guy in the crate. Did you hear about this?
Yes.
A guy who wanted to get home to his family and he didn't have any money. He mailed himself home.
Yes.
And survived in the cargo hold of a plane. So a person put himself in a crate and was taken onto a plane. Nobody caught this. Nobody stopped it. And now everybody's wondering about the security at the airports.
Yeah. Yeah, and I got to take my shoes off. Are you out of your mind?
Right.
Yeah.
What am I going to put in my shoes when I got all of these folds?
The guy had gotten all the way to the front door of his house when the delivery man noticed eyes staring back at him through the slats of the crate. And then he tore it open thinking he was going to find a body. The guy stood up, said thank you, and walked into his parents' house.
Wow.
So the delivery man actually said, you know what, this is crazy. I'm going to report this to the police. And then the guy got arrested and he had some outstanding warrants for something.
Oh, man.
And he was doing this to save money because he couldn't afford the $240 plane ticket.
Let me ask you something.
But it cost the company that he, wrote this mailing slip on $500 and something to get him there, and he could have had a first-class seat.
You know what's crazy about this story? What kind of guy goes to that kind of trouble to visit his parents?
Yeah, most people are trying to avoid it.
I don't want to see my parents. and he put himself in danger. He put himself on an airplane in a crate.
Yeah,
if he was going to see his parents.
Right. Was it overnight delivery? I mean, how long was he in the...
Overnight.
Yeah, it was like a 4-hour plane flight or something, but he was...
In a crate. And
they put him in a pressurized part of the plane. It could have very easily gone into one of those areas that's not pressurized and doesn't have any heating or anything, and he could have frozen.
You read stories all the time how guys are dying on planes. They put themselves in the cargo.
But they're immigrants, they sneak into the wheel well and stuff like that.
This guy really needed to see his mom and dad.
Man, there's nothing. I mean, it's a dumb time of year to do that. I mean, God, you know, there's no
Actually, they
Christmas
say he
gifts,
spent
nothing.
15 hours in the crate.
Ugh, that's stupid.
Douche.
Stupid.
15 hours.
Well, I think we ought to up the penalties on anybody who does anything stupid around a plane.
Yeah, because all it does is cost us more money.
Yeah.
You know, we got more bunch of spooky zeros, working security. They're scarier than any terrorist I've ever seen pictures of.
The security people?
Yes. Without a doubt, they're scarier.
Oh, my goodness.
You're
All
right.
Art Garfunkel and Paul Simon have decided they're getting back together for a reunion tour.
Going to be big money for those dudes.
You think they're mad that they gay kids making more money off Bridge Over Troubled Waters than they ever did?
Well, we don't know he's gay.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, please. That's like saying, I don't know Ralphie's fat.
No, they don't
Are
know
you out
that
of your mind?
he says he's not.
Okay, all right, yeah. And I have no idea what a Snicker bar tastes like.
Look,
Please.
the guy's never had a serious girlfriend. What does that mean?
No, he's got a girlfriend in Canada, like all gay men in the closet. Okay, come on. Come on.
That's you
if
saying
you're a
that.
rock star and you don't have, he's a media star. I mean, he's a singer. They get away with a lot more than anybody ever could. And you're not having any chicks, you're not banging. Come on.
He's a
Something's
nice
wrong.
guy.
Whatever.
Who are you
Whatever.
talking about? Who are you talking about?
Clay.
Clay Aiken.
Oh, Clay.
He's in no danger, please.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come
I take it in my body.
Oh, my. Well, anyway, they have decided to end all hostilities after a number of years. They say the Grammys, where they got back together this
Yeah.
year, was the start of the thaw.
Those two dudes fight all the time, but I think they realize that there's so
They're
much
genius.
money. There's so
They are
much.
genius.
Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel, fantastic.
Genius.
I want to go to the show.
Yeah.
How old are they?
Them
Do you
and
know?
McCartney and Leonard were the greatest songwriters of all time.
Yeah, I
Well,
agree
of
with
our
you.
era.
I agree with you.
Do you know how old they are?
I'm going to say Paul Simon's about 58, 59.
I'd say he's older.
And what is Art?
I'm going to say he's a little younger, but not much, probably about 56.
They grew up together. They're the same age.
Okay.
And they're both 61.
Wow, 61.
Yeah. C4 is Paul Simon talking about the disagreements of the past that are now over. C4.
Whoops.
C4.
We've known each other since the age of 11. And whatever it was, the squabbles as they're called, that's pretty much what it was, just squabbles.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
time to just
They
say,
didn't talk to each other for 10 years or something.
Yeah, something like
forgive,
that.
forget, move on. It's not like you have forever in life. And so the Grammys was our opportunity to do that.
They didn't mind cashing them checks all them years, though. I got to tell you that.
No, well, Paul Simon, he proved who was more important. I think he had to teach Garfunkel a lesson.
I
That he
think so.
wasn't the star.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, Graceland is one of my all-time favorite albums.
It's all about teaching
It's
Garfunkel.
the songwriter who's the star.
Jesus.
He
He's
schooled
genius.
Garfunkel.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you something. Did Garfunkel get money, royalties from the records of any
For
nature?
appearing on him, yeah, but the guys who get the money are the guys who write the songs.
Right, but there was some money trickling.
Some trickling in,
I just wonder how he was doing all these years.
John Harris from Bally's, our sponsor. You're on the air.
Hey, good morning, Howard. Good morning, Robin. Hey, Artie.
Hey, John.
Hey, I just wanted to give a quick call and say, hey, Ralph, we are a huge fan of yours, Ralphie.
Thank you
And,
so much.
You're welcome, man. You really, we were rooting for you at Bally everywhere, and I wanted to offer
Yeah,
you.
y'all had great. They had odds on me, and I was 2-1, and the guy who won was like 15-1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were fantastic to me. Y'all have always been nothing but gracious to me in every Bally's I've ever been to. They really are fantastic.
Well, we're very happy to hear that. And actually,
Good
we're going to go one
buffets,
step
too.
further. If you'd like, before you do any operations or anything, I'd like to give you the opportunity to take the weight management program that we have with state-of-the-art technology
By the way, this
to help
isn't
you lose
Bally's.
weight.
This isn't Bally's Casino. It's Bally's the gym.
Not the Is that what he was talking about? Buffet at Bally?
Yeah. I was like, man, I was really happy about that. Now you break my heart.
No, what this Bally's wants to starve you and get you in shape.
Oh, yeah. Throw me right under the bus. You know what? Hey, I'll go break some treadmills over there, pal. No problem. I'll come
man.
work out. No problem. My pleasure. I'd love to.
We'll give you a trainer. We're going to give you a nutritionist, and we'll even make a bet on top of that too. If you could lose an X amount of weight in the next year, we'll give you $10,000.
Wow.
Do it.
That's a pretty good That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll take down your number. I want to talk to you after
All right.
the show.
Hey, John Harris, hold on, and Ralphie's going to take you up on that.
You got it. Have a great morning, guys. Thanks again.
Thanks, pal.
Bally's Total Fitness.
Yeah, I wish they had said that. I wouldn't have done that other man. But Bally's, the casinos have always been great to me. But that's a good deal, you know.
Yeah, real
I got inspired. You know, fat guys, we do that. We get inspired. You know, you buy a membership to a gym, you never do it. And I bought it for Bally's, and I got stuck with the contract for like 3 years, and I never did anything. They were calling me up, hey, come in and do it. You know, we're great. You know, and they got the really inspired people, and I was like, I'm too fat, man.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
I don't want to look that.
have you ever actually broken a treadmill?
Yeah, I break them all the time. I stop them. Escalators too. I've done them too.
Escalators.
Yeah. Because if you position your foot in a certain way when you're this size, you can stop it because it thinks it's getting jammed, and it will stop everything. And that is hysterical when you're at the airport and there's a real long escalator and you got people and they all know who did it. They all turn, oh, fatty, thank you so much for making me walk down this dangerous set of stairs now.
Nice.
But yeah, I would love to take that guy up on it. You
All
know,
right, good.
I think
Well,
a
you're all
personal trainer is
set.
fantastic.
You will be all set.
That's awesome. I'd love
Shayna,
to
you're
do
on
it.
the air. Go ahead.
Hi, Howard. This is Shayna from Skytel. How you doing?
Baby.
I heard that you had problems with your BlackBerry this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. I wanted to see if I could come in and show you Skytel's BlackBerry and get you up and running.
Wow. Oh, well.
Hello?
Will you be naked? Because we need naked women for E.
No, I will not be naked. But
I'll get naked if you get naked.
No problem anymore.
Are you hot?
Of course I'm hot.
Hey, come on down.
Okay?
Get in a bikini?
Huh?
Will you get in a bikini?
No bikini. I'll wear a nice suit for you.
Baby.
Hold on. Scott the Pace came running because the E channel, we need more hot naked women.
Oh, really?
I said, all right. Well, there's one. A chick from, what is she from?
BlackBerry. Sky
Blackberry.
something or other.
Skytel.
Yeah.
I had a BlackBerry. It never hooked
Those are
in-
good, right? People have been telling me I got to get one of those.
I don't know. It was annoying sometimes, and then I'd hook it in with my email, and it never worked. Everything would get bluey. So I just I gave up on it.
Yeah.
I'll try it.
I can barely work my America Online thing, to be honest with you.
You ought to get into it.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
That guy's we dominate that, comic books, we get our things,
You're
internet.
a fat
porn.
guy. You should be doing
You
internet.
should be
I
on
know.
the internet.
I know.
Comic
You're
books.
telling me.
You should be hacking
I didn't get a
something.
website till the show, the final week is when my website came. I'm such a bad fat guy. I enjoy salad. Okay, I enjoy going for walks with my girlfriend and my
You're not
dog.
doing the right thing.
I know I stink. I'm really a bad fat guy.
Robin, what else is in the news?
Cheerleaders, should they be allowed to wear their little short skirts in the classroom?
Yes,
Yes, of course.
Yes.
No, the answer is no.
What?
Because they distract everybody from the lesson.
Yes is the answer.
You're beautiful in every single way.
And you know
Yes,
that.
they cannot wear their short skirts to class at Elma High School in Washington State anymore because officials say the skimpy outfits are too distracting.
Man, that stinks.
The
You know-
parents are upset about this, though.
Yeah, they should be because I got nothing. I don't know.
They say the school has dropped back to the dark ages trying to
I got to
make
tell you
the girls
something.
cover up.
In my high school, though, there'd be hot chicks in there wearing all kinds of, it was just starting to happen where chicks were wearing like belly shirts and the cheerleaders would wear the mini skirts. And I got to tell you something. I had enough trouble concentrating.
I know, it was fantastic.
First of all, I was so high in all my classes that, it
me
was
too.
hard to concentrate without falling asleep.
You already had trouble focusing.
Yeah.
And you see a hot chick, you're gone, man.
I figured it out though. I wasted too much time trying to bang cheerleaders in high school. I should have been trying to bang the volleyball girls. Those are the ones that you should, it still squeaks. They're young, tight athletes. You think it's the shoes.
You played it all wrong.
Yeah, I did. I was dumb. I wasted time. And all they're doing is banging football players and basketball players.
Set your sights lower.
I know. The volleyball girls, everybody thinks they're lesbian. Great.
All right.
Perfect. They come with their own knee pads. You get tired of when you just rotate.
All right. What's wrong with all lesbian? What else is in the news, Robin?
What are kids missing?
Books.
No.
What are
Reading
kids
time?
missing?
Yes, American children are hungering for something. What is it?
Fathers?
You've talked to American children. What are they hungering for?
Well, they're hungering for sex.
More gay shows.
There's a reason for all of this activity and drug use and all this stuff. What are they hungering for?
What are
Cause?
they? Hungering for the Whoopi Goldberg sitcom.
Oh,
That's it. No.
is that not the kiss of death?
Again, you were wrong, sir.
Jesus, that's horrible.
I know, and people are trying to convince us it's good. They keep
Oh,
saying,
they're out of
no,
their
it's
mind.
good.
Look, that white girl is pathetic.
Yeah.
Look, she's. Everybody says she's trying to be black. She ain't trying to be black. She sounds like she's Puerto Rican. You ain't fooling nobody.
Well, the thing that kids are hungering for is connectedness to people. They feel completely disconnected.
That's good.
They
To grow up
Talking
strong.
about no, they're
I'm completely disconnected. Look at me. I'm a success.
they're
Yeah, you are.
disconnected
Nothing
to
gets in my
people,
way.
to a sense of moral and spiritual meaning, and it's hard to find in today's fast-paced society.
I'm disconnected.
come on.
I have no religious or spiritual meaning. I don't relate to people. I don't like people. I have defense mechanism against getting.
And you think you're doing well? That
Oh,
people
yeah.
should aspire to be you?
Of course, I'm nice and
Everybody
I'm
says
strong.
A big, unhappy mess.
I'm like an oak tree. Come on, man.
You're an island.
I'm an island.
I am a
Nothing wrong
rock.
with that. We got to take a break.
Wait a minute. Let me just tell you. The Commission on Children at Risk cites research that says the society is hardwired for, or people are hardwired for connection, for a sense of well-being, and this is what our children are not getting.
No, I don't buy that at all.
I don't
buy that
care.
at all.
I'm
You
disconnected.
don't care.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah, right.
disconnected you are.
Why should they have anything good? Hey, Robin, are you going to mention in the news that Hitler's filmmaker died?
That was my next
Oh,
story.
good. All right. We'll talk about that when we get back. Right after these
Fantastic.
words. Okay? Uncasville. And Ralphie's going to be at the Sahara Hotel and Casino in Vegas. Those are good bookings. October 21st through November 16th.
Yeah, and I'm going to be at clubs and colleges all across that. I'm also going to Iraq and Afghanistan later on this month.
RalphieMay.com for all that information.
Yeah.
Ralphie doing well on the TV show.
Yeah.
Last Stand, or Comics Last
Yeah,
Stand.
last comic standing.
Last Comic Standing.
Yeah.
Came in second place.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
I feel great about it.
You should. You should be very proud of that. Robin, what else is in the news?
Yes, as you said before we were going into the break, Hitler's filmmaker has died. Leni Riefenstahl.
Leni Riefenstahl. I studied her in college.
She was 101 years old and just died in her sleep.
Right.
Oh, man.
Figures.
She made what they consider some of the most effective propaganda films ever.
She made Hitler look good. That was her job. And she did a great job at it. In fact, I tried to hire her for private parts.
She
wasn't
wouldn't do it.
available. Said, if you could
She
make
wouldn't
Hitler,
work with you.
You made Hitler sympathetic. I'm pretty sure you could do that for me.
You're too tough a case.
Man,
But the
you know,
mov-
the History Channel's got to be pissed off. That goes all their half their programming.
It's so true. But the movie did more for Hitler. It portrayed the
Triumph
Nazis
of the will, yeah.
as nice people.
Ugh.
They even dressed up people in the concentration camps and showed them playing music and eating lots of food.
Yeah, they were having a great time.
Have you ever been to a concentration camp?
They made those concentration camps in that movie look like the Hamptons.
They look like Club Men.
It was just like a lot of Jews hanging
I went
out,
to
eating.
Dachau.
Oh, did you go?
Yeah, me and my girlfriend.
Heavy stuff.
Let me tell you, man, it made me physically sick. I vomited.
I believe it.
And those Germans there, let me tell you, not for 1 second do I believe if they could, they would do it again.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's the
Absolutely.
Do it
vibe you
again.
were getting.
That they hated everybody that doesn't look blonde, tall, Aryan. They hate everybody. Okay, looking at me and fat, and then I'm hanging out with a Jew broad. Let me tell you, there's no way
They
that
wanted to shove you in an oven if they could find one.
They were
Right. They'd
trying-
render
they
me
wanted-
down and make me into like 40 bars of soap and stuff like that.
50.
Like 80 lamps. Okay,
80
you know,
lamps.
80 lamps.
Sofa.
Yeah, no, a sofa. I mean, the Germans
The
are
bedroom set.
despicable.
They
That's
looked at
Despicable
you and
people.
wanted to fire up those ovens.
I hate them. I don't like Germans. I don't like, there's a lot of people I'm not too happy about, but Germans are definitely tops.
Top
Hey,
of the list.
you're well spoken, well said. Good for you. Say that over in Afghanistan when you're
Let me
there.
tell you, I will.
Thank
I
you,
say it
right.
a lot of places. Let me
Good.
tell you, I don't mince words. I don't care.
Good.
You know.
Well, they say that she spent half of her life, trying to make up, I guess, for having been so
You
close
can't
to
make up.
Hitler. She denied ever having slept with him, but
Whatever.
she refused to apologize for actually making the films.
Ugh. She's a dirty person, and
Well,
she
I'll
should have
tell you
died
what.
100 years ago.
As bad as that is, what she did, That Geely with Ben Affleck.
Oh,
was
yeah,
worse.
yeah, that guy should be
Worse.
killed too. Jesus.
He should die.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that have no
Wasting
business
my
being
time.
on. Let me tell you, man, if
Geely.
Geely, Jiggly, whatever it was, and that was a horror show. Okay, I don't know why people are always into this.
Did you go to see it? Did you?
Yeah, actually, I went with Jimmy Kimmel. He took the whole crowd over there, and even though he threw in free popcorn for me, I left.
Right.
Even with it was bad.
It was that bad. It
was horrible.
Funny to goof on, right?
It was horrible. And it would be good for about 5 minutes and then bad for 10, 15.
Right.
It was like, it's the craziest film I've ever seen in my life.
All right, there you go. Enough said about that. Go ahead,
All
Robin.
right. Yesterday I was talking about the people who are getting sued by the record industry because they're pirating songs off the internet. Well, the 12-year-old girl has apologized and will pay a $2,000 fine to make the suit go away. She didn't realize, I guess, she was doing something wrong. She
Where the
seemed
hell
shocked.
is a 12-year-old going to get $2,000?
Her mom will pay.
Yeah, it's mom and dad's money, of course.
Man, that's so stupid. The record industry needs to get over on themselves. I understand, artists have to do it, but this is a 12-year-old kid. I mean, this
Well,
is
you
crazy.
said your record's going to come out. You don't want people getting that for free. You want
Yes,
some
I do.
money.
Yeah,
you
I
want
do.
it for
I
free?
would love to look.
You got to be kidding me.
No, not at all. I want people to have my comedy, because
Wait a
I'm
second.
a person that they're going to come and see me anywhere, okay? They're going to buy it. DreamWorks wants them to buy it, okay? White people will buy my CD or my DVD, okay? Black people are going to buy one copy and burn it off for all their friends, which is fantastic.
All right, well,
That's
you're happy
exactly
about it.
what
At
I
least
want.
you're not a hypocrite. You're saying that you
Right.
don't care.
All right,
People
you don't
take
care if it's even your material.
Nah, man.
What
You
else
make
is-
your money in personal appearances. It's not. It's not on that.
Go ahead, Robin.
All right, and the California recall race, Peter Uberoth has dropped out. Somebody was saying the other day there are too many people in this race. In fact, some Republicans are saying there's too many Republicans, and that could prevent Arnold Schwarzenegger from winning. The latest polls
Man.
have showed that Arnold is not the front runner in the race anymore. It's that
He's my
Cruz
front runner.
Bustamante.
He's not your front runner?
Oh, I love him.
You love
I
him.
love Arnold. Are you kidding me?
We're trying to get him in. It's we're finally able to interview him now.
Oh, really?
The FCC has ruled that we can be considered a news show.
Let's see
Oh,
what
fantastic!
we can do.
Can you discuss the proper pronunciation of California?
Well, it doesn't matter.
In California, California.
Well,
You really don't
apparently
like
the guy
No,
who-
I do love him. Are you kidding me? I don't even care that he can't pronounce the state he's trying to be governor of. All right, in 1977, he gave an interview where he said he had group sex
Right.
with a black girl. Okay, and I'm all for that. I'm up. If you're hot chocolate, I'm down with you. But Schwarzenegger, now I get where half that name comes from. It's fantastic. I love it.
So you like that he's had a wild background?
Yes,
Right.
yes. I'm glad finally a politician that they can prove it. Okay, GW did blow back in 80s and 70s. Everybody sweeps that underneath the thing, and then they're shocked because his daughters are out drinking. I love it. Finally, a politician
Who smokes
that
a little
banged a
weed.
lot of girls, smoked weed. Man, that's somebody I can get behind.
All right.
And even
Well,
though his
there it
daddy
is.
was a Nazi, his dad was a Nazi. Okay,
So what?
right? I guess he's
Minor
not.
issue.
Minor
My
issue.
father
He's
wasn't so
Austrian.
great
They're
either.
not as bad as German. but-
Robin's father molested her. So
what's
what?
the
Really?
deal?
Robin can't be governor?
Doesn't mean I can't be governor.
Yeah,
does
that's
it?
right. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Robin. What? Go ahead. Let's
So
wrap
anyway,
this
yes,
news up.
they are having some of the Republicans now at least get out of the race so that maybe Arnold will have a chance because he's not going to get there if everybody stays in. Let me just run and grab I didn't bring my papers in here? Oh, my goodness. I'll be right back.
Well, whoa. You can't leave during the news.
Well, I'll give some news. George W. Bush announced this week that he wanted to spend $87 billion rebuilding Iraq and Afghanistan. $87 billion. You could buy those countries brand new for $3 billion. Okay,
What could be in Iraq that's worth $87 billion?
right.
Well, you
I mean,
have
just
to
the mineral
put
rights.
something there.
I wish you'd hurry up and
That's
do
the problem.
do some news before I lose my FCC news status.
All
Go ahead, Robin.
Nicolas Cage has a new movie coming out. It's called Matchstick Men. Opens on Friday.
People tell me that's good.
Looks pretty good.
All
It's
right.
directed by Ridley Scott. Here's why he wanted to do the film. Nicolas Cage.
One of the main reasons is because of Ridley Scott. I've always been very
Thank you very much.
impressed by his films and thought I could learn something working with him.
You just sound bored.
He sounds stoned.
High as a kite.
He sounds really, really stoned. And that comes from a stoner. That's good chronic. That's the stuff to kill Kennedy. That's good weed.
You think he's high?
Listen to it. I really want to do this picture.
And of course, I thought that the script was unique and full of.
Yeah, exactly.
What else, Robin?
Whoopi Goldberg's new sitcom debuted last night.
Did you watch it?
I saw 5 minutes of it, and I wanted to stab myself in the eye. That is the worst show I've ever seen. Whoopi, please go back to the Hollywood Squares and start making movies. All right, because that show, please fire the writers, get new writers, kill off 2 characters, and reformat it. I've got writers that can help you. I can help you. Call my buddy Jeff Ross. He'll write you something funny. There's tons of funny people who can fix your show.
All right.
Stop the bleeding.
Call Ralphie May. What else, Robin?
Well, here's Whoopi on her character Mavis. Maybe you need to hear a little bit about the character.
She was like one of those folks who had really no talent, who got
there you go.
One song.
You're right.
You're making my case, Whoopi.
Berserk. And so she was able to, in the 80s, buy a small little spot down in a crappy neighborhood called Soho before it was okay. And now that Soho's coming back and the rates are down, she's been able to get some money against her hotel and start to maybe make some improvements.
Well, she sounds bored with it.
Man, that sounds like rip-roaring sitcom fodder.
What else,
Jesus. Stab me in my other
Whoopi
eye.
talks about the freedom she wanted with this show.
To be political, if we choose, without repercussion. To be edgy if we choose, to talk about things that are sort of going around for people
I like that her show sucks.
So maybe the goal wasn't to be funny.
Oh, okay. Well, ta-da. Goal achieved. Let me tell you, that is the worst sitcom I've ever seen. It's totally unbelievable.
Well, the show isn't supposed to be funny. She wants to be political.
Well, there you go. Then she's won.
And not
Put it
to
on
be
CNN.
afraid of
Get it off.
Anything else? Put
And
it on
here,
CNN.
what were her influences for this show? A5.
I think the people I liked, like Richard Pryor and Moms Mabley, those
are throwing up from this show.
folks and Lily, were very influential. Lily Tomlin
But they were funny, okay? Whoopi, that's what you're missing here. The show's not funny. And if it's not funny, it's not going to work.
You don't like
You can keep it political, great. I'm a political comic, okay? I do a lot of cutting-edge stuff like that. Knock yourself out. But keep it funny.
Right.
That's important.
Don't forget the funny.
It's not funny.
Do you think maybe she thinks it's funny, but it just doesn't?
I don't know. Take some of these jokes in the show and go to a club, and the audience there will tell you. Okay, instead of the white people who say yes to you because you're Whoopi Goldberg, go connect with the people who are actually going to buy it and go watch it. Those are the people that matter.
All right. So what you're saying is keep it funny.
Keep it funny. It's a sitcom, situation comedy.
Finally, congratulations to Conan O'Brien. He's been on the air 10 years.
Doesn't let fat people on.
Fantastic.
Maybe that's how he's.
I think he lets fat people. He doesn't let really big fat people.
Obese people.
Yeah, morbidly obese. That's my technical term.
And here's Conan on if he can believe that he's been doing this show for 10 years. Be what?
I can actually believe it's 10 years.
No one believes it.
Most people can't believe it's 10 years, but the first 3 years felt like 40 years. And then it sped up after that, once we figured out what we were doing.
I haven't seen that show in 7 years.
Really? It's a great show.
You like it?
It's very funny.
All right, well, there you go. And you're a funny guy, Ralphie, so you must know.
And that's what's happening.
Ralphie, congratulations on your...
Thank you so much for your hospitality.
On all your success. Come back and see us again.
I will, anytime.
Ralphie May this weekend. Go see him. Funny guy at the Mohegan Sun Casino in Uncasville, Connecticut. Mm-hmm. Ralphie will be at the Sahara Hotel and Casino Las Vegas October 21 through November 16th, and also RalphieMay.com, where you can get all your Ralphie information. Pleasure having you here.
Thank you for having me. It's been... I was nervous, and I don't get nervous. I don't get nervous when I do TV, and I don't get nervous prime time.
Don't be nervous.
You really changed radio, and you really helped comedy out. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ralphie, and great having you here. We got to take our leave now, Robin.
All right, we have to go.
But we're coming back tomorrow, Ralphie. You'll see. We'll be back. And don't forget to eat tonight. Kathy Griffin throws tomatoes at naked guys' asses. Yay! And in an unbelievably gay moment, so do we. Yay!
How'd that happen?
And see
All those
Ralphie.
good tomatoes.
Ralphie be at the airport today stopping escalators. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Well, that was the fact that the recall is going on in the state, and
All right, listen. The reason you're not on is that you have to have something to say.
Yeah.
Right, Ozzy?
Yeah, Ozzy wouldn't call like this.
Right.
Eric, I got to move along. You're taking too long. Hello?
I
Yeah.
I also emailed you the other day. I don't know if you got the email.
Oh, boy. Eric, you're not listening.
Cooley, what's up?
What's up, Towers? Cooley, get this guy off the air.
He's off.
Can he find something else to do?
Yeah, all right. Eric, I got to go.
You know what I mean, Howard?
Yeah, all right.
Hey,
Cooley.
Howard,
Yeah.
I got to say one thing. You did a great job, man. I'm not going to forget everything when it went on and where you were and everything.
Thank you.
You're an amazing man.
Thank you, Cooley. Eric, I got to move along. I had so much to do. If you have something specific you need me to help you with, go ahead.
Well, I wanted to get something to the candidates. I wanted to ask them what a couple of things about their policies and stuff.
So why are you calling us?
Why don't you call their office? I don't know what the candidates are doing over there in California. In
Well,
fact,
the reason why I called you, you're a nationally broadcasted radio show.
Yeah.
So
all right. Listen, Eric, I don't even care. I'm going to support Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you know why? I'll show you how shallow I am. I don't know one thing Arnold stands for, but I know he always did my show.
Right.
And the guy always did my show, even when he was at the top of his game, and he's doing, the first Terminator, and he's doing all these movies. And he comes in like a man, and he sits down, and he gives me an interview. And there's a lot of A-list celebrities who won't do that, but he did it.
Right.
So he's our guy.
And when he wins, I want to see what I can get out of it. In other words, would I get to come to the governor's
inauguration?
The inauguration. What will he give me? What would Howard Stern get to be legitimized?
Right.
Because I just want to have somebody give me some respect. You understand? So I don't give a rat's ass about the other 139 candidates. I don't know Cruz Bustamante from a hole in the wall.
Well, I'm registered Republican, so I would be voting for Arnold also.
Well, of course. So there you go. So what question do you need answered?
Well, I just want to see what their policies are.
Nobody knows. Nobody has any policy.
Like
They're going to cut the budget.
Unlike what?
Helping disabled people and
Oh, here we go.
I knew
Social Security and
Always with the handout.
It's all about you.
With the Social Security and the
disabled.
disabled. Get yourself out of that wheelchair. Get to work.
Okay.
I'm training to become a restaurant or hotel restaurant manager.
Well, that's good. That's what you should be doing. And stop with all the pictures and American Idol. And
Yeah, give up that childhood stuff.
right. I'll tell you what Arnold is going to do for you. He's going to get you laid. All right?
Yeah, okay.
If he can get you laid, would you vote for him?
Yeah.
All right. So he's going to get you laid. That's all.
If Hitler could get him laid, he'd vote for him.
Right.
Oh, jeez.
I like you, Eric.
Thank you.
And just because I pick up every one of your phone calls doesn't mean I don't like you.
Right.
Don't get all paranoid.
Right.
And besides, the new season of American Idol is going to be coming up. And
Then I'm sure we'll have more to talk about.
are you a Survivor fan?
No, but I do like the Osbournes.
Well, there you go, Ozzy. Eric the Midget likes you. All right, we're going to... thank you, Eric. Let's meet Jeff Probst, who is the host of Survivor. I forget why I'm even having him on, quite frankly.
I don't know. Why are you having him on?
I don't even know.
Did you want to talk to him about his new single life?
Maybe his new single life, but the guy doesn't give you many details.
I know. He clams up on us.
Is it true what Kathy Griffin says about you, that you are now dieting obsessively because you...
Do I look like I'm so...
Now, you've lost some weight.
You're thinner.
You're thinner.
You guys
You're
are so
exercising
high.
like a
It's the same,
madman.
hey, Ozzy, it's the same story.
Every time. I was just telling
Ozzy, Jeff Probst.
Big fan.
Do you watch it at all?
I'll go to them occasionally.
All right. So
I like how he even looks like him. It's great.
Thanks for breaking that up.
It is him.
It is him. That is Ozzy.
That's Ozzy. That's what I mean. In person, he looks like he does on TV.
A lot of people are idiots and think it's him.
I thought it was Arnold the other day.
All right, there you go.
I was amazed that
totally sucked in. What's up? Yeah.
Kathy Griffin did say another thing about him that I thought was weird. She said he'll chase he'll go after anything in a
here it
skirt.
comes. Yeah.
Are you dating again?
Of course he's
I
dating.
have the same girlfriend I've had. Yeah.
Oh.
You know what's funny about that story is that it is true. Kathy Griffin did, and we did do this charity thing, and she did want a big suite, and she did want a big limo, and I didn't care.
Right.
I mean, that's the story. I don't care. You can have your big suite, just don't make me look like I want it,
And
because
you
I
didn't
don't.
want a limo for the friends to go out to dinner?
No. And you know what? It was a funny story, but she's absolutely right. She walked in and said, listen, I want this kind of a suite, and I want a car to take me to dinner, and I don't like to make a big fuss. Plus, I don't like people messing with me. Just give me a key and let me get out of your way.
Right.
And you get out of my way.
Do you do a lot of personal appearies?
No.
How do you make money? I mean, I can't imagine from Survivor alone you're making a fortune. Are you?
I do okay.
You do?
Yeah. We renegotiated my deal after the second one. And
is your whole life Survivor? In other words, your whole business life?
No.
What else
Remember,
do you do?
he had some documentary or something.
Well, a movie.
Movie. The last
It's coming out.
You shot the movie? You were the director?
Wrote and directed it. We premiered at Seattle, won Best Film, and Lionsgate's distributing it on
It's very
October
funny.
28th.
Everyone who comes in here wins Best Film.
Right, at some film festival.
You know, Seattle's a pretty big festival.
Yeah. And what is the film about?
It's a thriller with Ryan Reynolds and James Earl Jones and Robert
And you
Forster.
directed and wrote it?
Yeah.
No kidding.
I'm telling you, I'm going to send you when we have the DVD. I think you'll like it. I'm pretty proud of it.
Lionsgate distributed it?
Yeah, they are, October 28th.
It's going to be in the theater?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
DVD.
no. DVD. Straight
couldn't
to
get it.
The winner of the Seattle Film Festival?
Is straight to video.
You know
as they
what?
say?
It's hard to get a release right now. You look at the movies that are out. Our movie cost $1.5 million.
Yes.
It's a little thriller. It's not an event movie.
When they say a movie costs $1.5 million, that sounds low to us. But what can you get for $1.5 million? Can you get special effects?
No, well, we don't need it. It takes place in New York. It's a thriller.
Right.
It doesn't need any special effects. It basically got us 18 days of shooting because we didn't even pay James Earl Jones, and we paid $500 a week to all these guys.
Why
I was
would
going
you?
to say, you couldn't even pay any salaries
No.
on that.
Why did James Earl Jones agree to do it?
The script. Is
You
what he
liked
said.
it? Yeah.
Same with Matthew Lillard, and Ryan, and Eric Palladino, and Robert. We have Robert Forster and James Earl Jones, both Academy Award nominated actors in this thing.
Huh.
It's a
Pretty
nice
good.
little cast.
All right.
Yeah.
So you still didn't make any money from that?
Nothing. I put the money they gave me back in, as you do when you don't have any.
Right. And who gave you the $1.5 million to make this movie?
Guy named James Shavik, Canadian.
You went off and got financing.
Yep.
You wrote the script, you sent it to him, and he said, "Hey, I like this. I'm going to give you $1.5 million to go make this."
Basically,
Yeah.
I found a producer, Katie Wallen, and she went and found the money.
Wow.
We actually had 3 or 4 companies want to give us money. The script got a little attention, but it's a very small movie. So some people look at it.
So
and
can
say,
you make any money with this?
I think the guy who put the money up will make some.
Right.
Our fee is so deep into it, we'll never get it.
You'll never
You're
get it.
just
Yeah.
doing this so you can get the attention.
Try to get another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's
sounds like a horrible situation.
Oh, stop.
Sounds like a big waste of time.
It's fun. What else is he going to do?
I
Wait for
guess.
another Survivor?
Now, what do you do? What's your life like? So Survivor begins on the air. So how many months a year does Survivor tie you up?
Really, we're just on location 6 weeks, twice a year.
Oh, that's it.
That's
so that's
it.
all the
What
real
a
work you
cool
do.
gig.
Yeah, there's
So
other
for 6
things going
weeks,
on.
wait a second, hold a second. For 6 weeks, twice a year,
We're on location.
you're on location.
We've got other stuff that goes on, prepping the show in terms of production and casting.
Do you
the
have
show.
to be involved in that?
Yeah, I'm involved in the creative.
You are?
Yeah.
So how many weeks
Mm-hmm.
more?
Not that much. I mean,
so
probably.
far we've up to 12. How many more?
You're telling me you make enough money from Survivor that you don't work the rest of the year?
Well, I make more than I ever thought I was going to make.
You make
For
over $1
sure.
million?
You are the
Wow.
luckiest guy.
I know. I'm
That's
the first
crazy.
to say it too.
No wonder
I
you're
know.
dieting.
All those people who really make the show, they get there 6 weeks and they're gone.
Yeah.
You're the only one who gets to stay, and you've become identified. When you talk about Survivor, you got to talk about Jeff Probst.
Do you really, though?
I mean, if you're going to have anybody to hang the show on, it's him.
All right.
I fell into it.
Yeah.
I was asking about it. You know,
I could have done Survivor. If I didn't know.
Anybody could have. I mean, come on.
Are you making $3 million a year?
No.
$2 million.
I'm between 1 and 2.
Look at you.
Yeah.
See, Howard,
I thought for sure they'd give you like 20 grand and tell you to shut up.
I'm not going to lie.
Wow, between 1 and 2 million.
Yeah, that's for 12 weeks.
Guess how much probes?
You know, there's a.
Yeah.
You go down that road, you know, you go left or you go right. I took the right road.
You sure did. But your ex-wife still gets some of that money.
Yeah, she does.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
got a back-end deal?
It's not all a bed of roses.
She gets a raise when you get a raise?
No, we made an agreement when we split that on a certain amount of money, and
And, I mean, how long?
for 5 years.
I'm good.
For 5 years.
How long did the marriage last?
5 years.
Yeah. Well, you're going to pay for the rest of your life.
Jeez, for every year you were there, you got to pay.
These are your big earning years.
You know what? That's all old. I can't
Oh,
care
please.
less.
Yeah,
You know what?
sure.
It is.
When you write that
I
check, it's
resigned. It is. In that sense, you're right. Once a year, I write a check and I remind myself about it. But for the most part, I can't do that every month and go, oh, I hate this. I've let it go. That
Get
money's
out of
hers.
here.
What's
Get
that
out
thing on
of
your
here.
arm?
You better. What do you got on your arm?
This?
Yeah.
Just a little.
What, a little tiki rope?
No, what is that? What are you up
It's
to?
a piece. No, nothing. It's just a thing from Panama. It's a little piece of rope with
Is that
some.
from one of your
Does it have
checks?
meaning?
No.
Is it a friendship bracelet?
No. It's decorative. It's nothing more.
Well, you think that makes you look handsome wearing a little piece of rope around your wrist?
It's
Oh, look at
decorative.
that cool rope.
I don't wear any ropes. What's the matter with you? Yeah, go ahead.
I was talking to Jeff, and I said, what do you get offered a lot of stuff to do commercial-wise and everything? Because when the show's on, he has to go underground. He's not allowed to do anything.
Right.
And he said that he turns down most whatever he gets. But
Really?
he used to do. Remember, Kathy Griffin was talking about.
Wait a second. What are you turning down?
I didn't say I turned down tons of things. I said that most of the stuff I get is not something I would want to do. It's just cheesy or it's some corny play on Survivor, and I don't want to do it.
Right.
So I don't do
Oh,
it.
what are these guest shots and?
Yeah, or a commercial or something. If it was a great campaign, I would be the first one in line.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not saying that I don't need the money or want the money, but I don't want to do stupid, cheesy stuff.
All right, well, I respect that. Yeah, go ahead.
But Jeff used to do that same thing that Kathy Griffin did. He didn't want to do it anymore. Where
Right.
you stump for a product, but it's not right out in the open that you're doing it. He used to do it, I guess, for what, Purina?
Yeah, and it's not that I don't want to do Purina. Purina I like, but other ones that I've been offered, because it's hard. You can't lie. You're on this show to promote your product, Purina Puppy Chow. And I'm not going to find a clever way to say, gee, I just got a new dog and he needs dog food. And I'm going to say, listen, I'm here. There's a dog drive going on. There's puppies and Purina's sponsoring it.
Right.
Exactly. Puppies, yeah.
What is it, Ozzy?
Yeah, but of course, the dog,
Oh,
Right.
geez.
But can I be John for a minute?
Yeah.
What do you get for one of those Purina deals?
I'm trying to get locked
what
into
do they
that.
what do they want out of you?
See, but I had no idea about this till Kathy Griffin told me. If you want to make extra money and you're famous, all you got to do is like Purina will come to you and go, if you go on a couple of talk shows and work in the word Purina,
I'll pay you.
we'll pay you a fortune. Mm-hmm. Is it like 50 grand or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wow.
Or more.
Wow.
What do they expect out of you?
Well, basically, it's whatever you agree to in terms of media. It's usually a day of media.
Wow.
Whatever shows they can get you on. And Kathy's right. They always say, we want you available for, Howard Stern and David Letterman. And you think, well, that'd be great. But you're not going to get on those shows. You get on the other shows that are either friendly to the cause or need a guest. And, you're trading your celebrity. You're trading to talk about Survivor in exchange to mention Purina so that you get paid. And it's a weird thing. I was telling Gary, it makes me feel a little weird because clearly I got the check in my pocket.
Right, yeah. All right, well, hey, look at you, all honest. So, new season of Survivor starts.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. Still love the show. I've watched it
What are
every
we calling
season.
it? Survivor Pearl
Islands.
Okay.
Pearl Island?
Think of the jokes.
Well, a pearl necklace. What is Pearl Island? What
it's
is
a
that?
group of islands.
Is that in
Panama.
Japan?
No,
Oh.
it's in Panama.
Like Pearl Harbor, but that was here, wasn't it?
That was in Hawaii.
Hawaii. I knew it was somewhere nearby. So Pearl Island, you went over there, and you shot for 6 weeks.
Right.
Now, Kathy was saying that you were now starving yourself and roughing it like the survivors.
I don't know what
That's
Kathy's saying.
ridiculous.
No, the first few seasons, especially the first two, we were intense. We didn't have a great world. We hadn't figured it out yet. We didn't have the budget to do it. So we didn't have a lot going on. It gets better each season because we're trying to keep all of our shooters and our editors the best, the people, we have the best guys. So we're starting to make the accommodations better. Last time in Panama, we were in a resort.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was fantastic.
So you're not starving yourself and trying to live like the
we have
survivors.
a full catering. I don't know.
Because I would like you to look better and better as the week goes on.
Yeah.
While, the weeks go on, as the survivors look worse and worse. That's the greatest thing.
That's fun. You walk in all rested and fed. You should eat in front of them.
Absolutely. You should be chewing on a bone.
Well, that was one of the original things we talked about in the beginning, as Burnett said, maybe we should have you come in with like a daiquiri and a...
Right, yeah, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Torture them a little bit.
We bailed that idea.
You got some nice-looking chicks this year?
Yeah, we do.
That's so key to the success of Survivor.
Yeah, it's part of it.
It's a huge part of it.
Yeah. You have to have good. You have to you have to have hot chicks that are also good characters. Otherwise,
Whatever.
Well,
hot chicks always get voted off anyway. Yeah.
Jeff was telling me that they're going to do that All-Star Survivor, and it isn't necessarily all the winners because some of the winners were boring.
Right. They're bringing back Rudy, of course.
Yeah, that's next season. Yeah, the
All-Stars. A lot of the All-Star survivors will not come back on. They feel the money isn't high enough.
You know what? Check and see when we're on the air in February who's there and who isn't.
Everybody's there.
They can just take a while.
When are you guys going to up the amount of money people can win on Survivor? Why is it what is it, $1 million?
$1 million is not enough?
No, because I got to tell you something. I think people are sometimes willing to walk away from their $1 million, which we've seen. We saw 1 year a guy walked away from it.
Yeah, didn't really.
That's what makes
work
it good.
For the money.
Make it $5 million. People will kill each other.
No, I think $1 million. First of all, the average, you think about who's on our show. They're for people from all over the country. Average person's making $30,000 a year, $35,000. $1 million is life changing for most.
All right, let's cut to the chase.
So
you go back and tell those guys who run Survivor that Howard Stern is prepared to do Celebrity Survivor.
For a week.
Here's what I want. No, for a month. But here's what I need. And I need some A-list celebrities. I'm not going on there with Melissa Rivers. I want...
Yeah, because that brings down your value.
Here's what I want. It's going to cost you jack-offs. All right, I'll negotiate right now.
Okay.
All right. It's $1 million to get me on there.
All right,
just to start the game.
That's not even a winnings.
That's your appearance
just a salary
fee. Okay.
for being
That's my
there.
salary.
Right.
I'll come on this island. You set it up any way you want. I don't care. As long as it's within the realm of Survivor.
Can you build anything?
Whatever the rules are.
You will do whatever.
Yeah, whatever you've done in the past.
You'll do the shelter. You'll make the fire.
Right.
You'll do all that.
The winner gets $10 million cash.
So now we're at a budget of $26 million.
That's right.
In talent fees.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
They
$26
have
million.
nothing
Now,
left for the show.
for $1 million, you'll be able to get a whole bunch of celebrities. That's some scrubs.
Yeah.
So $26 million budget.
What about $500,000 appearance fee?
No. I told you what I want. Don't insult me.
It's a negotiation.
Talk to other people. No, it's not. I'm sorry. You know what? You just insulted me. It's $2 million for my appearance fee. Don't ever insult me.
And no one else can get $2 million.
I don't care what the other people get.
But I was going to say, why don't you just negotiate your own salary? They negotiate whatever they can.
Well, let me tell you what else then.
Okay.
Then you get like Kathy Lee Gifford on there. We get some great people. Like Oprah you can't get. She's got too much money. I went through a divorce. I'm still looking to, to get some money back.
You need to capitalize.
Yeah, you damn right. We could get...
Would you really do it?
Yes.
You would do it for a month.
He would do it.
I'd do it for a month. I told you what I would do. Why do you question me?
Because I'm thinking out you're going to get out there and you're going to come find a way to get out of it.
No.
He'll
I'm
get
tough
himself
as
voted
nails.
off right away.
Not only that, I'll win.
You're going to win.
Sure.
I
What,
don't
10
think
million?
you could survive a day. You
I will
can't
win.
Camp.
I camped my entire life. What do you know about
The
it?
moment something bites you, you'll be back in New
Honey,
York.
I've had spider bites. I've had it all.
When was that?
When I was a
I
kid.
haven't seen you rough it in years.
I'm ready to rough it. Now, here's who I want on there.
Okay.
And put out feelers to everyone.
Okay.
But can you imagine who I would survive better than... First of all, I lived in a black neighborhood. That's like
Second
living
of
in
all,
Africa.
You can't starve yourself.
Yeah.
You look at what you do when you can't eat.
I'll be grumpy.
You'll be grumpy. You'll be killing people.
I know. I'm definitely going to carbo load before I go to the island. But seriously, I mean, you'll get... Kathy Lee Gifford would be great on there.
Give him a list, yeah.
I'm trying. That's all I can think of. Ozzy.
Oh, no.
Negotiating.
All right. Get those Queer Eye guys.
Oh, God.
J-Lo. You could get J-Lo, probably.
Maybe Ben.
You could certainly get Rosie O'Donnell. You could get Britney Spears.
Sounding good?
Britney Spears, not right now.
Sure. Vin Diesel would do it.
Yeah,
Are you kidding?
Wait 2 weeks, you get Britney Spears.
Trust me. Do you know how cool that would be? You know what a great show that would be?
It would be great. We tried to do
Wayne Newton.
Who was it that said they wanted to do it? Kate Hudson, wasn't she?
Kate Hudson we'd get.
Survivor
Ray Romano.
Ray Romano.
Yeah. I'll take all those guys. Liza Minnelli, put them all on. Put all
Liza
those.
Minnelli, that guy.
I'll beat his ass. I would love it.
I don't see a Survivor in the bunch.
Yeah, I don't see this happening at all, this show.
And what is this, Survivor? Why not, though? Wouldn't it be worth it to the... You know how much money they'd make?
I just don't think anybody would really
doubt
do
if
it.
anybody would actually do it.
I think I'd do it.
When we tried to do it in like the third season, we were really looking into it. Nobody could commit their schedule. They said, yeah, we want to do it if we're available, but if we get a movie during our hiatus or another pilot, then we can't do it.
And then they're out. Then they can't do
yeah,
it.
but you can't bank on a show without people that you don't
You
know.
know what would be great? Friends on Survivor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're not going to be doing anything next year.
Let me tell you something. You'd get some people. Okay, maybe Jennifer Aniston wouldn't do it, but I'm saying you could get Lisa Kudrow.
Oh, darn.
What is she going to be
I
doing?
want all the friends.
I think it'd be great if we really did Survivor.
You bet.
And not, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
Right.
Complain
The
and then they
real
give 'em a 10.
Survivor.
Yeah.
The real Survivor.
The real deal.
Well, this season
I'd win. Hands down, I'd win.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Sure. You put $10 million between Howard Stern and $10 million, he'll find a way to get it.
Yeah, but you're going to jail after you murder him.
I'll kill them all. Kelly Ripa. I'll bang her on the first show.
She'd
right
be
on
great
camera.
on there.
Oh, wouldn't
right?
it be great if you and Regis were out there together?
Boy, I find Kelly Ripa attractive.
Yeah.
She's very
She
cute.
is.
Isn't she cute?
Yeah, she is.
And she's had 3 kids.
And you get to do that show. You sat right next to her, right?
I'm heading there a little bit.
You still claiming you didn't bang any of the Survivor chicks?
No.
Never
none of
dated
them.
a one of
You
them?
won't
Swear,
find... yes.
swear on the Lord Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Have I lied about anything else
Say, I
today?
swear on the Lord Jesus Christ.
I swear on the Lord Jesus
Didn't
Christ.
Kathy also said that his girlfriend looked like Jerry Manthe?
No.
Well, who's this girl you're dating? What are you getting?
She's cute.
Yeah.
She's great.
Stripper?
Stripper.
Little whore?
Yeah, she's a stripper.
She a little
For
whore?
me. No. She's a great girl.
She's not a little whore?
In the business?
No.
What does she do? Vivid Video Girl?
She's an artist.
An artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
She sounds hot. Artist, not in
Where'd
the
you
business.
meet this artist?
Through friends.
Oh,
Long
yeah?
time ago, yeah.
Backstage.
That's
where you meet all the artists.
all the girls.
Right. As long as she's an artist on your penis, you'll be in good shape. Clear up one more thing for me before I throw you out of here. That you guys charge the people who go on Survivor money for memorabilia if they want to take away memorabilia.
Well, not exactly. What we do is, in Africa, we started taking all the memorabilia and gave it to Elizabeth Glazer, the Pediatric AIDS Foundation, this big pediatric AIDS foundation. They put it on eBay.
Okay.
So,
what would be a piece of memorabilia from
your
Survivor?
torch.
Or a tiki torch?
Yeah.
And then
or
what is
your
that
underwear or
other-
your...
that rag you wear.
Yeah, your buff, maybe. Or
Your
any
buff?
Of the your buff.
Oh, your buff.
Any of the things from the show, challenge pieces.
People want that?
People pay. We've raised almost $1 million selling coconut husks. And,
Really?
Coconut husks.
Because it's become this, it's the 7th season of basically 20 million people every week. It's the same people.
Okay, but wait
They're
a second.
Cult.
What is the item that has sold for the most amount of money from Survivor?
I think the most was the first urn of votes. Burnett gave them back about 2 seasons ago, gave them back to Elizabeth Glazer.
Right.
And I
The
think they sold
urn
for-
where you collect the votes.
And the votes.
Oh, and the votes were in it.
And I think it was several $1,000s. I think it was like $10,000 or $12,000.
Really?
Wow.
I wouldn't pay you 3 cents for that.
It's sort of like Star Trek in that if you're really into it, you're really into it.
I got to stop watching the show. I don't want to be a member of a cult.
No.
Hey, Stuttering John, fish all my garbage out of the garbage pail. Let's put it up on eBay.
Hey, Howard, I heard John knows how much CBS made off Survivor bandanas. He cornered Jeff with that information.
How much?
I think he said... Guess how much they made off the bandanas?
$7 million.
$7 million.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Well, that's what
From
he told
selling
me.
bandanas?
I don't know.
Wow.
He told me that.
$7 million.
When I hear them advertising that stuff at the end of the show, I say, who wants that?
Now,
think
do
a
you
lot of
collect
kids,
any
too.
memorabilia?
Yeah.
Do you
No.
collect? You do not.
You
The
don't
only
keep
thing I
anything?
get, the snuffer. I just started. They
The
started
thing that
giving them
snuffs
to me.
out the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do with that? You show that to chicks, to artists?
Yeah. I've got them displayed in my bedroom. No, I have them in a box. I just figured, I don't know, someday I'll probably want something from the show to remind me. It's it's the biggest show I've ever been a part of.
Does your girlfriend make you say the tribe has spoken?
She makes me say a lot of things.
That's a great line.
Are you an artist? I'm a game show host.
Hey, Howard, Jeff was embarrassed about this, but I think, did one of your relatives, sell a piece of memorabilia or made some money? You were afraid to tell me?
Oh, no. I started to tell you something else in there, but it was about that. It was about how much stuff sells for. Yeah.
One of your relatives sold memorabilia?
No.
Come on, Jeff.
John all over him.
John, swear on the Lord Jesus Christ that I told you that.
No, you were going to, and then you stopped yourself.
No, I did not say anything like that.
All right.
Yeah. I started to tell you something.
Okay, so
what were you going to tell him?
No, I'm not telling you now. Screw that. And you know what's funny is I sat in there with this idiot, and I said, no, I can't tell you. He goes, Jeff, I swear to God. No, look at me. I swear to God, I will never tell. I go, what are you, nuts? I listen to the show every day.
What was he trying to say?
Yeah, but then I said, if you don't tell me, I'm going to tell Howard, so that's what I'm doing.
Right.
One of his relatives sold memorabilia?
He was about to say, come on, Jeff, just say it. You weren't going to tell me before. You stopped yourself. Guess how much Pope's cousin made from selling Survivor stuff?
Russ, you're on the air.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey.
Jeff, actually I have two things, Howard. First thing, Jeff, what happened with the Rock and Roll Jeopardy gig? Did that get panned, or is that off the air, or what?
Yeah, that's off the air. They did 4 seasons, and that was it. I don't really know why it stopped. I think they felt like they ran out of questions. Or
It was over. Dougie, yeah.
Listen, you can't do this Survivor.
Why not?
Because people are going to think they're watching Jurassic Park 4, Rise of the Jewish Pterodactyl.
How dare you?
All right.
Come down here and say that to my face.
I'll come over.
Come
to your
right
joint.
down here now. You know where I am.
I'll kick you with my skinny
Now listen,
ass.
Jeff, I love the show, but change your shirt, you smelly pig bastard. Okay?
Do you wear the same
Thanks.
outfit all the time?
I just got 3 or 4 shirts, yeah.
Right.
You got one shirt, you wear the same shirt every week.
Why change? Who cares?
I care. Okay, I can't take it anymore.
Okay, I'll look into it.
All right. Listen, Jeff Probst is the host of Survivor. What do you want, Baba Booey?
I was going to ask you if you care about what the big surprise, one of the big surprises on the show was this year.
I don't care.
Okay.
What do you mean? What is the big surprise?
The way they got everybody started, they invited everybody to a party.
Well, they say it on the promos.
What do they say?
What we did is we put them on, and we had to do some press, which we did. So we put them on the boat, and we said, wear something that you want to look good in.
Right.
So people are in their Armani suits.
Right.
We've got girls in sundresses.
Okay.
And then once the press part ended, we said, all right, show is on. And so they have no other clothes. So you've got a couple of girls with nothing on.
Oh,
under
that's
their
funny.
dresses.
That's
2 guys
funny.
in suits. So what the look of the show is this season is very much a shipwreck. 'Cause
Oh,
you got-
that's great. Like Gilligan's
It's like
Island.
Gilligan's Island,
Now,
where
that's
they
smart.
get off the boat.
Howard, they said that one guy was in an Armani suit, but that's a suit for the whole show, so you got to cut it into shorts.
Right.
Yeah.
But he's lucky now. He's got a jacket to keep him from the elements.
But there's a girl out there with no underwear.
Yeah. Well,
That's hot.
none of the women brought. You think about it; they're in dresses.
Yeah.
Most of them are in thongs. They're not in their little sport bikinis or anything like that. So,
Right.
in the challenges, it was pretty interesting because you have skirts sort of floating in the water, and there's nothing.
Any
they can do
nudity
about
this
it.
season?
Nudity in the first show, but not the kind you're going to want.
Oh, it's a dude?
It's the guys.
Gay dude?
Not gay. Just
Any gays this year? You always have a gay dude in there.
nobody that's out.
Yeah, but it looked like someone was gay, right?
No, actually, nobody's coming to mind.
Any chick you were attracted to out there?
We have some cute girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a different season. It's it takes place in this place where pirates ruled, and so we put that idea in their head that the pirates, and from the first 20 minutes, there's this guy Rupert who was acting like a freaking pirate. I mean, it just they start justifying their behavior that you can steal.
Sounds like you got a winner.
I think it's good.
Hey, I hope for your sake, I hope it keeps going. You got a cush job.
Right on, I do.
You sure
7
do.
seasons, who knew?
You're a lucky bastard, I'll tell you that.
I'm the first to admit it.
Jeff Probst hosts Survivor Pearl Island, premiering September 18th, and Jeff's film Finder's Fee is available on DVD October 28th. Always good to see you, Jeff.
Thanks for having me in.
And we'll be back right after these words.
Hello, Mr. Delabate. My name is Detective Nig R. Hader. We're investigating the death of Steve Allen, and we'd like to call in that Hook-Nosed Howard for an interview, please. The murder is being classified as suspicious, and my partner, Kikey Hater, has a feeling that Howard and Vince McMahon were in cahoots. So please contact me at 1-Hook-Nose, and I'd be happy to accommodate Howard's needs, but we do need to interview him because he is under suspicion. Thank you very much.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
All right, there's a whole bunch of things we got to talk about. Number one tonight on E! NASCAR mistress Deanna Merriman. Meet the woman who's broken up Jeff Gordon's marriage. She's a hot nude model, so we loaded up the show with pictures and footage from her DVD. Good-looking girl, too. Good-looking girl. Ozzy sitting in with us for the day. Good to see you, Ozzy. Ozzy is promoting the premiere of Sharon Osbourne's brand new TV show.
That's right.
Helping your wife out, I guess.
Oh, my heart and soul.
Right. She is your heart and soul.
Everything, you know.
Yeah. And what? And how long will you be in town before you go back to Los Angeles?
Well, it could be for maybe and then boom, you know.
Right. You'll just go back.
I mean, yeah, go on, you know. And
So you don't have any set schedule.
no, I never really know if everything, you know, in advance of it, because if I do, then who knows what can happen, you know.
Right. So this way you keep your options open.
Oh, wide open, you know.
All right. So Ozzy will be with us, and he wants to remind you to watch Sharon Osbourne's new talk show.
Great.
Our first guest, I think, is Justin Timberlake. Everybody has the same
Yes.
first guest, Ellen DeGeneres, and it's same thing. Hey, anyway, there's a whole bunch of things I want to talk about. Number one, I did not see it, but Scott the engineer did. We are both fans of the TV show Enterprise, and particularly because of Jolene Blalock, the woman who plays the Vulcan. And Scott tells me, if you taped it like I did, that Jolene Blalock, from the side, you almost see her entire breast this episode. And at one point, you see full front on, topless, but she puts her hands over her breast. For a full report on this is Scott the engineer.
Yeah,
Scott, I turn it over to you.
It's unbelievable. I mean, she took her
Hold on
shirt
one
off.
second. Let me prove to people we're a news show for 1 second.
Howard Stern exclusive. It's the Howard Stern News Network. You can bet your sweet ass it's the best mother news organization in America. So go it sideways, Ted Koppel.
Chairman.
And now, back to the news.
Chairman Powell of the FCC says we are officially a news program, which makes me happy. Yes, and now for a full report, Scott the engineer.
And this news, she took her shirt off, the flattest stomach you've ever seen, and they practically showed her whole breast.
Oh, well, that's an incredible.
And back to the show.
Yeah.
A breast from the side or from the front?
From the side,
Right.
and then from the front, she was naked, but she had her hands over them.
Naked, in other words, like panties and...
Well, no top.
You don't see below the waist?
You don't see below the waist.
Hmm.
But there was no shirt on, just her hands.
Where do you watch that with your son?
No.
You watch it alone?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to watch it alone so I can...
Me and
Jolene Blalock.
His son's new song is all about Scott watching it without him.
My girlfriend Jolene Blalock is going to be topless. I can't wait. So she's hot. I mean, I think she's the hottest chick on TV.
She looks better than ever.
How does it? What's the premise? How do they? Like, why is her shirt off? Or did she just come out with her shirt off?
The guy Trevor couldn't sleep.
Which is Trevor?
He's like the Scotty, you know, the chief engineer.
Yeah, okay, I know who he is.
He would be me.
Scotty.
My favorite character.
He couldn't sleep because his sister got
But he
killed.
doesn't smoke.
His sister got killed in that attack on Earth, so he had problems sleeping.
Right, so she comes in.
And the doctor sends him to her because she knows this Vulcan method of putting people to sleep by pressing on the nerves in the back.
But why does she have to be topless?
That's part of the treatment.
Seriously, what's the excuse for her being...
She says she can't sleep, and would you mind doing the... You know, I'll show you how to do the Vulcan technique on me.
Oh.
And then, because she tries to get him to do it, he didn't want to do it. So first she did it.
It's a good way to get chicks. I want to show you the Vulcan technique.
Yeah.
So, in other words, she did it on him, and then he tried to do it.
No, he did it on her first.
And
And your shirt has to be off for this?
well, she's getting a massage.
Because she asked him to disrobe after. And
Oh.
Well, you know you're nude for a massage.
I didn't know it was a full massage. I thought you just touched someplace on the back.
Well, that was the premise, and that's what I thought. But then she took her shirt off, and
And then I had a happy ending.
yes,
I didn't understand it myself.
Thank God my carpets are treated with Stainmaster.
We have linoleum on the kitchen floor.
I squeeze you down.
I vulcanized my couch.
I have to be nude to watch the massage.
What if I need to be nude to watch this show? I'll do the Vulcan technique on myself. A lot of other people want to report on this, so Scott, you are our expert. We'll ask you to stand by. Yes, Chris.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
Yo, you saw butt crack too, man.
Is that true?
I must have missed that.
Half
I was
her butt
looking at
sitting
the.
down.
You didn't slow-mo?
No, I got to go back.
Oh, you got to go back. You see half her butt when she's sitting down.
Half her butt. Wow.
I must have missed that. I think I was cleaning up during that.
Hey, Howard, they put her in a new outfit this year, too.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, she's got like a V-neck all the way down to her cleavage.
Is that true?
Yeah.
How could you not report
She
that?
looks. I was just reporting on the.
What kind of news show are we?
Whether she took off.
Live from the Howard Stern News Network headquarters in New York, with an anchorman who doesn't let his small penis keep him from probing deep into the big issues. It's Howard Stern.
Yes, Mark.
Oh, that smoky bastard couldn't tell a story to save his life. He's missing, like, they came up, now I heard Stern come up with a new uniform.
What is this guy
They
saying?
gave her a new feminine hairdo this year. She's smoking.
All right, thank you. A terrible phone
She
connection.
has the same hairdo. I mean, it's the Vulcan hairdo.
All right. Chauncey, go ahead.
Howard, I've never watched this show. I've never seen it. I know nothing about it. I was channel surfing last night, and as I passed that channel, I was like, whoa, you couldn't believe what you were seeing. And not only that, but they made it sound like he was giving her an orgasm, and then she was going to do something orally to him. That's what they made it sound like.
I have to go watch that tonight.
Howard, it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen on TV. She is stunning. And
That is a stunning
got
girl.
everything.
She is beautiful.
She's better than ever. I'm telling you.
And she looks like a dirty little whore.
She does. And when she told the guy to take his clothes off, oh my God, you couldn't believe what she was saying.
I'll tell you how dirty, filthy she is. We had her on the show one time. She's never come back. I wish she would. But we had her on the show, and this was the hottest thing. Afterward, I'm talking to her, and I get any hot chick. I always get off in the corner, you know.
Yes.
Get her away from Robin.
I leave you alone with the girls. You don't have to get them away from me.
Yeah, Robin's my enabler.
I could care. I said, up, he's moving in. I'll stay over here.
Yeah, so like I cornered her off by the podium mic over there. And I'm talking to her, and she starts telling me about all the nude modeling shoots she did and FHM and blah, 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 blah. She goes, oh, let me go. I have a book outside. I want to show them to you. She's showing me all these like half-naked pictures of herself while I'm standing there with her.
Christmas.
Howard, didn't you think she was hotter as a Vulcan than when she was here?
No, she's a dirty little whore.
She's beautiful,
You know
but
they're implants, aren't they?
Those are probably
They
implants.
gotta be.
Yeah.
She's got one of the hottest covers of like FHM. She was on one of those magazines.
I bang her so hard.
Unreal looking on one of them magazines.
Smack
But you
her
know what? I
around.
agree with Scott, though. I think I'd want her as a Vulcan more than I would as a normal person.
I throw her down on
Why would you smack her?
well, to prove my dominance.
Because she's bad.
She's bad. She is bad. Did you show me dirty little filthy whore pictures of yourself? Get over here. I'm going to spank you for that. What's the matter with you showing men your pictures?
However, when this guy last night, when he started doing that thing to her back, and she rolled her eyes back on her head like she just had an orgasm, it was over the top.
Yeah.
With no top on,
You know how hot it is when a chick goes, let me go get my dirty naked pictures of myself? And you stand there, I'm going, I think she wants me to bang her. But I read she just got married. That sucks. I hate that. Even though like I know I don't have a chance with her, it would have been nice to know she's single. You know what I mean? There's something about
You want
that.
to keep that illusion.
It's like for chicks. Remember when one of the Beatles gets married and then you go, oh, God damn it, he's off the market. I can't be a fan anymore. Even though you know you're not going to get the dude.
Right, you're never even going to meet him.
Same for guys.
You need your girls to be single.
Ozzy, you probably had a few in your time.
Oh, forget about it.
Right.
I always love the story where Ozzy forgot that he was traveling with Sharon and he brought a girl back to the room.
Japan.
Remember that, Oz?
Oh, is it? Yeah, but it's kind of like, rubbing the back and stuff,
Right.
I had a great time of it in plural,
Hmm. Don't I know?
Yeah, of course you do, Howard.
All right, Chauncey.
Hey, by the way, Ozzy there, I like his comment. Kelly Osbourne at the MTV Awards, what's going on with her? She's going the other way. She started to look almost a little cute last season.
Well, I'll tell you something.
It's the man's daughter you're talking about.
I don't mean to insult Ozzy, but my God.
They originally wanted, Kelly to do it with Madonna, And I told her I'd rather go down on Marilyn Manson before she does anything like with Madonna,
Well, there you go.
about that?
All right. Janine, go ahead.
Yes?
Hello, Janine. You're on the air.
Yes, hi. I just want to let you know, I saw Beth at Prada yesterday, spending a lot of money and laughing about it.
You did not. Did she really? Was she a Prada?
Yep. She
you going to take her word for it?
She was there. She's like, oh, I have all this money. Ha, ha, ha. And she was laughing.
Oh, maybe it was your $3,000.
It is. It's my I lost $3,000.
She was spending.
What was she wearing? I'll tell you if it was her.
I don't remember. She had a black shirt on. I don't remember.
It probably was her.
Yeah, she was laughing at how, like, she has all this money to spend.
She does. She won $3,000 in a bet.
With you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, real funny. Yeah, it's real funny. No, what happened was we were watching For Love or Money.
Okay.
And at the end, the guy's got to make a decision. Does he want $1 million or does he want this chick?
Right.
I go, no dude, who's a man anyway.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Is going to turn down $1 million for some chick.
I know. I agree with
And
you.
this stupid pansy turned down the $1 million. And I said, you know what? Of course, I should have realized. No idiot, no self-respecting man would go on For Love or Money and beg some chick to go out with him. I should have factored that in. So I said to Beth, she goes to me, let's make a bet on it, right?
Right.
So I go, I'll bet anything you want, honey. I know I'm going to win. No man would turn down $1 million. She goes, men are definitely saps. The guy doesn't have the nerve to tell the girl he was not going to go with her.
Right.
I said, you're on. I go, what do you want to bet? $100? She goes, no, $1,000. I go, no way I'm going to bet $1,000 on that with you because you're never going to pay me the money. I'm not going to take it from you. I'm not taking $1,000 from you.
Right.
So I said, I'll tell you what I'll do, though. I'll bet you $1,000, but you got to put up your diaries. She keeps a journal every day, a journal, meticulous journal about, like, she writes all her thoughts, and I know most of it's about me. So I said, okay, put up your journals from every day that we met.
Wow.
So she was like, no way. She goes, turning all red, almost in like freaking out because she knows she's got she knows she's going to win, she says to me, but I'm not putting up my journals. So I go, $3,000. She goes, okay. She turned beet red. She was nervous. Unbelievable, like freaking out. She goes, oh my God, what did I just do? I go, you're so confident you're going to win. What do you care? But sure enough, she won. I had to give her the $3,000. If I could have read those journals, it would have been so great.
Oh, my God. You have to get a hold of them.
Well, I'm not going to go steal them.
That wouldn't be right.
Yeah. I mean, I was trying to win them fair and square.
But how much can you buy at Prada with $3,000?
You could maybe buy one pocketbook.
One pocketbook. Yeah, she had a big bag.
To a woman, this is funny.
Yeah, she's laughing it up.
And Sal, the stockbroker, that little trader, put together a tape of an imaginary phone call that Beth made to her father right after the bet.
I know. I hear him all the time. He's funny.
Yeah, not this time.
He's not on the show that much anymore, right?
You're damn right.
He's so funny. You should put him on, though.
Here, listen to this.
Hello?
Daddy?
Beth, how are you, honey?
Daddy, I just got that Jew bastard for $3,000.
Good girl. Did you give him anal again?
No. I made a bet with him, and he lost.
Girl, what did you bet him?
I bet him he could read my journal. Can you imagine if he read that?
Oh, my God, honey, be careful. You could ruin everything.
Don't worry, Dad. I got this Jew hooked.
Good. But be careful. I don't want to lose those doggy bags you've been bringing me from Nobu.
Oh, Daddy, don't you worry. I gotta go. I'm getting ready for a party and a vacation to the Bahamas.
Nice. Who's picking up the tab? Howard?
Daddy, you hit it right on the nose.
Put that in your journal and we'll have your book done by next summer. Hey, what are you going to call it?
You and me.
How dare you laugh.
Listen, I gotta go. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Sal, the stockbroker, of course, not working. Just
No,
busy
he's busy making these tapes.
goofing on me.
Exactly, a little hole.
Thank you, Ozzy.
Yes, Gene, you're on the air. Gene.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Check out page 16 in the Daily News. There's a picture of Brittany that's very attractive.
I got to tell you, I already saw it.
That?
She looks awesome.
Oh, man, come on.
She looks awesome, but I don't trust pictures of chicks.
It doesn't look like Brittany.
Yeah. And I think her lower body's a little bit thick, and this picture, it doesn't. Apparently, they somehow airbrushed it or something. She looks way hot. I mean,
A lot of oil there.
yeah, she looks way hot.
Wait, I haven't seen it yet. I'm about to turn to 16. I can't wait.
You'd like it, Artie. It's very attractive.
Oh,
I know. I don't know who that is, but they say it's
Let me
Britney
see that.
Spears.
Wow.
Let me see your picture, even though I saw it earlier.
Jeez.
Look
at that.
What else?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's hot. That she's pulling. She's got a little. Her shirt pulled up just so her boobs are covered, and then she's taking her panties and pulling them down so you can almost see her vagina. And she's totally shaved. You can tell.
Man.
Yeah, that's worth buying the
Nice
paper.
to be young. It's nice to be young.
Thank you.
I guess there's
Enjoy
more of
the
that
day.
in Rolling Stone.
Yeah, there's more of this in Rolling Stone. Boy, she wants to be naked in the worst way. Boy, she looks just like Pam Anderson, young.
Fred Durst told us she had a big bush.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Maybe he never had her.
Boy, she looks good. She looks real bangable. Boy, oh boy, I would really finish fast.
That picture's going to haunt me for days.
Nah, we'll forget about it and go on to the next thing.
Yeah, there'll be another picture of another girl.
Some chick's coming in a bikini to play Baba Booey. We'll forget about this.
I don't know. That picture's pretty unforgettable for a little while.
Ozzy, I don't even know how you turn down some of the gay sheesh you get.
I don't know. It comes and goes, and then you just keep going, you know.
No.
When did you finally become faithful? I mean, you weren't faithful your entire marriage.
But after I could say I had another one of the, you know, I can't take it anymore. That was the end of it.
Yeah, I don't think he does turn down any gay sheesh. I think that's how he does it.
Not at all.
Yeah, I don't want to look at that picture anymore. That is hot. Isn't that hot?
Yeah, it really is.
I'm aroused. I'm always aroused, man. I tell you, I love it. I had sex last night.
Wow.
I sure did. Brand new position.
Really?
What was that?
I'm not going to say. Let's just say a pretzel. Couldn't figure out this position.
I can't wait till the next call from Beth to her father when we hear that again.
He had me in a pretzel.
He had me in a pretzel position, but it was worth it.
That rat bastard.
A rat bastard.
He had me in a Jew pretzel.
Yeah. Steve, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Since Beth has a big old horse mouth and all.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, you're insane.
That's disgusting.
Oh, come on, man.
Back to you.
Oh, well, she's got Baba Booey.
Oh, get out of here. She's a professional model.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, well-
Get out of here. To knock her. What did she do to you? What a dick. Guy's always freaking out. Yes, Mike.
Hey, Howard. I don't want to bring the show down, but in 2 more minutes, that's when the first plane hit the tower.
2 years ago to the day.
8:46. It's 8:44 right now. I'm watching it on TV. They got some kind of ceremony going on.
Yeah.
Pretty sad, man. But you did a great job that day, Howard. I was listening, and man, you got us all through it.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks. Man. He did bring the show down. But rightly so. Hey, you know, it may be in honor of 9/11 right now. This guy's making a good point. I should play this. You'll like this. This will help us focus our energy on the enemy.
All right.
Hi, I'm Johnny Depp. Recently I said some things criticizing America, but then I took it all back and walked away clean. Learn the secrets of getting away with saying whatever you want to whoever you want at the Johnny Depp School of Apology. Listen to these satisfied customers.
I told my boss he was a fat-headed, pathetic idiot who had no right running a business. The next day, thanks to the Johnny Depp School of Apology, I just explained to my boss that my statements were taken completely out of context.
I casually mentioned to my wife one night that she was getting a little porky and her butt was the size of Wyoming. The next day, Johnny Depp showed me how to get back in her good graces by telling her I was misquoted, and I'm really a patriotic American.
So say what you mean and then express regret for what you said at the Johnny Depp School of Apology. Only an idiot wouldn't take this course, but maybe that's not what I meant.
The Johnny Depp School of Apology, putting your foot in and out of your mouth at 10 convenient locations.
Yep. Do you think that's appropriate?
Nice.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, Rumsfeld was making a speech somewhere yesterday, doing his press thing, and he got heckled. Sounded like Vietnam all over again.
Yeah.
Did you hear the tape?
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. Sounded like Vietnam all over again.
Somehow that woman sounds like she got a microphone.
Within weeks of being attacked, coalition forces were responding in Afghanistan to remove the Taliban and put al-Qaeda on the run in a matter of months.
Mr. Rumsfeld, you're fired. Your foreign policy is based on lies.